Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens.
Love me, love me, love me. I want you to love me, love me, love me. Welcome back to the Lit House, whatever you do. Keep it lit and keep the light within you shining bright, you feel me? Fuck that shade, get paid, and that's every single motherfucking day. You heard me? 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 Love me. Love me. All right. Clap on. Clap off. All right. Clap on, clap off. Woo! All right. They say that Young Thug may be headed back to jail after he tried to end Charleston White. It's crazy, man. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. Shit crazy, crazy. Shit crazy. Shit crazy, crazy. Shit crazy. Crazy, crazy, shit, crazy. Crazy, crazy, shit, crazy. I think that's good. Better than it was, at least. I think it's time to cut my hair a little bit, man. This shit getting a little too goddamn outrageous, man. Shit getting a little too goddamn outrageous, man. Gotta put this bitch on top of my head and shit, man. Trying to weigh down a real nigga and shit, man. All right, real niggas, what's up with you? You know we gotta stick together because everybody don't fuck with us, you feel me? If you a real nigga around this bitch, paying attention, listening, I understand, my boy. You ain't got too many friends in your corner. You ain't got too many real people around you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got too many people around you anyway because you too real. I understand, my boy. Lock in. You can lock in with me right here, you feel me? And you good over here. You good over here, you feel me? You got a partner right here, know what I'm saying? All them niggas being fuck niggas and fake and being weird and, know what I'm saying? Fake as fuck. You can chill with a real nigga right here, man. Get you some real nigga therapy right here. And we finna see what's up with this shit. Cause we here to give you the shit that you need, you feel me? Not the shit that they want. We gotta give the people what they need. They can go anywhere they want to get the shit that they want, you feel me? When they come here, we gotta give you the shit that you need, you feel me? And with that being said, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna get on topic right here. Hustlers on a mission every day. Whatever you do, make sure you do it capital and create a positive impact today and later. Fuck them haters. Get your paper straight like that. So let's see what the fuck going on with this shit. I guess I probably should put the nigga name in that bitch too. because he draws a crowd as well. But I don't give a fuck about that shit for real. Da, 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 da. Let's get to it then, my boy.
According to Charleston White, Young Thug is headed back to prison.
Jeffrey Williams. Let me explain.
They ain't ready for that, mate. They told done.
According to Charleston White, Young Thug is headed back to prison.
They ain't ready for that, mate. They told done.
Oh, that's Thug right there. And that's Charleston White right there. So you got Thug right there in the front of the line. Then you got Charleston White right here.
They ain't ready for that, mate. They told done.
This Thug right here. This Charleston White right here.
According to Charleston White, Young Thug is headed back to prison.
Jeffrey Williams. Let me explain something to you. You on probation, right? You just approached me, threatening me. Your words was, we step on. Okay? You didn't say I, you made it plural. You said we. So that's in coherence. I mean, a game. You on probation. Then you had a fellow with you that was possessing a gun. You are not supposed to be around with people that had guns. Eyewitness, along with other witnesses, a friend with a short body, with a fat, pudgy stomach, that hangs a fellow with you that was possessing a gun. You are not supposed to be around with people that had guns. Eyewitness, along with.
That's not necessarily true, bro. If he has security, he's an artist, he's a known public figure. I'm pretty sure he can be around security guards to protect his life. I'm pretty sure he could go and have security guards when he's in the public, being the, you know what I'm saying, the figure that he is to the public. I don't think there's nothing wrong with him having paid security to have them guns for him. Now, he can't be around regular niggas with guns, maybe. That's the stipulation. You can't be around other felons. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, this shit reaching right here, bro. This shit reaching right here.
Other witnesses saw your friend with a short body, with the fat, pudgy stomach that hangs above or over his waistline like a kangaroo pouch. The fat motherfucker was clutching the gun. His exact words as he was clutching the gun or appearing to be clutching the gun. I assumed it was a gun. I think it was a gun. I believe it was a gun, right? That makes it aggravated assault. His words was, don't lose your life in her.
No, the nigga said, don't lose your life in there. Nigga said, don't lose your life in there. Now, Thug didn't say that now. He said it was the other nigga that appeared to be clutching a weapon up to his perspective. It wasn't Young Thug. It was supposedly Young Thug's friend is who he's really telling on right now. He really telling on Young Thug friend using, you know what I'm saying, the shit around Young Thug case to get him fucked up because he on probation. I don't know why niggas even feel like they gotta tell a nigga something. Like, niggas be understanding, bro. You really don't have to tell a nigga shit. Like, you don't have to say nothing to a nigga. These niggas be already knowing. That's what they be looking for. They be looking for a reaction so they can have some shit to talk about and make, you know what I'm saying, possibly make a profit off that shit. Off your duck ass. Like, that's what they do, bro. Like, he used that whole situation and now look what he doing. Talking about it, magnifying it. The nigga could be capping. Nigga could be adding shit. He could have said, the nigga said, don't lose your life in here. He could have perceived that to be what the nigga said. After he perceived them to be clutching, that nigga could have been grabbing his phone, putting his phone out his pocket, anything. But he's that type of person. He's just gonna perceive it to be whatever they want to be. I done seen so much cap shit going on around this bitch. I done been lied on so many times. I done seen bitches get lied on. I done seen my niggas get lied on so many times. But fuck shit, I just can't believe shit, bro. I can't believe a fuck thing out here. There used to be a saying, right? Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. You can't believe none of what you hear, and bitch, you can't believe more than half. You can't believe 80% of the shit you see out this bitch, because a lot of this shit be AI. A lot of these niggas be acting, capping, these bitches too. So nigga, hey.
My words was, do it. Then other people came out and interfered. I proceeded to brandish the mace and pull out the mace and say, you need to get mace. So I understand we was on a private airport's property, which is under the Federal Aviation Administration. So first thing Monday morning, because you said Jeffrey Williams on probation, AKA King Slime.
Where you gun at? Why the only thing you got is mace now? I ain't seen him with that strap ever since he got into that bullshit and he act like he was finna pull that bitch out. And then he have a case or something. Did they take his guns away from him? They couldn't. I know they didn't take your guns away. I know you got straps. You just ain't showing them no more. They must have said something to you. But why the fuck is you pulling out mace if you perceiving a nigga to have a gun? And you saying you in fear for your life, you ready to protect yourself. Why the fuck you ain't got your gun with you? Where the fuck is your gun at, sir? If there was ever a time to have your gun, to be ready to pull out your gun, not no fucking mace. The nigga said mace. I'm finna pull out mace. I should go my mace. That nigga said these niggas ready to pull out guns. He told the nigga niggas told him don't lose your life in here. The nigga said told him to do it and then pulled out mace. Hold on. So the nigga said, told you, don't lose your life in here. The nigga said, hey, man, don't lose your life in here, bro. And you told the nigga, do it. And while you told the nigga, do it, you went in your motherfucking pocket to pull out some maces. You went in your fucking pocket? Get the fuck out of here, man.
You said, stupid, bro. We step on.
It's Sunday. $5 for you. That means fun day. F-U-N-D. So you can have F-U-N. Go get y'all mimosas and all that, man. It is Sunday, man. Fun day. Brunch and all that. Hit that QR code and tap that link in the description so you can start getting paid today, man. Number 3 in the Google Play. Now, Charleston is going to say something that's going to kind of throw off his story a little bit. If you pay attention to it,
of course he
reveals a little way too much, which actually destroys his whole entire case, because you say somebody had something, but then turn around and you actually say that they didn't have it.
Right.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Let's take a look. Roll it.
Your other brother, your goon with the gang chain, the YSL spider chain, pretending to clutch a gun as he was assuming to be brandishing and holding the gun, said, don't lose your life. I am now in fear of my life. Swear to God, I'm going to contact my attorney. First thing Monday morning, we will be going to the courts to file a restraining order against you for my protection. Not only that, I will be contacting the federal authorities because you made a threat while possessing a gun on federal property, a private airport. I'm pressing charges on you, Jeffrey. I know you're on probation.
That wasn't a threat, bro. That wasn't a threat. That wasn't a threat, bro. Nigga tell you don't lose your life in here. He just telling you be careful, man. Nigga ain't say he was gonna kill you. Nigga ain't say this nigga finna kill you. Nigga said Or being in that bullshit and lose your life. That's not a threat. That's a what you call that shit? That's a suggestion.
You go to jail. I swear to God, you will. I'm doing everything because you got me afraid for my life. You are a gang leader. You have, I don't even know why you was at the Drewski. Could have been Love Reunion. You wouldn't know one episode.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Or vibe coding meets drag and drop freedom. We'll see about that. All right, let me try to make up a site to sell some like theoretical kombucha. Make me a site about kombucha. Make it look.
Oh, you know what you were there for? Bothering me. And you waited till I was by myself. You waited till I was by myself and approached me with a gang of guys, thinking that you were going to intimidate me and cause me to be in fear. And guess what? You did. Sure did. And I am in fear. Guy said I would lose my life clutching the gun.
I don't know nothing about that. When we seen the video, it looked like they were trying to get into somewhat, and Charleston White was behind them. That's what it looked like to me when I seen it. I don't know. Y'all go back and tell me what y'all see.
I seen it and I saw it. And I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. You going to jail, bitch. And I'm contacting your probation officer. I'm sending her the video to show that you was there and you was with gang members. I got pictures and photos of every guy.
I'm pretty sure the motherfucking probation officer already know he was there. Do that nigga got that air commando on? I'm pretty sure they know exactly where he was at. They know where the fuck he going before he go there. I'm pretty sure of that shit. They know exactly where he going before he go there. My shorts be getting the most views, but I ain't dropped no. That's the last little short I dropped. I dropped down. That's my baby and shit. Crispy Whopper. You reading? You learn how to read in school? That's what you doing? You want Burger King? You want Burger King? Don't be acting like you shy, like I see you reading. I see you reading. What's up? I see you reading. You want to read some more? Come on. You want to see yourself? Man, get that camera off me, man. You peed on yourself? You got that. I just peed on myself walking.
Swear to God, I do. Yeah, I know business bother me, nigga. But you got the right one, Jeffrey. Yeah. Jeffrey King Slime for slime your right into Fannie Willie's hand. She already done tried to get you revoked. Guess what I'm finna do? Get you a revocation hearing.
Damn.
I'm telling you, I swear to God, I'm finna get you a revocation hearing.
Damn, she tried to get him revoked.
Exactly what happened. Detailed description. And you waited. You thought y'all gonna catch me by myself, and I was gonna catch you. I grabbed my nuts on you, told you to do it, and I was by myself. You would have been, and you had every opportunity upside my mother head. Get what you didn't do? Nothing but make threats. And guess what it is? Against.
I'm probably thinking Young Thug probably walked past Charleston White it said this.
Are you with us or you? No, I'm a journalist. Are you with us or are you a? I'm with journalism. So yeah, a journalism. That don't make sense. Yeah, I'm just a journalist. Yes, sir.
Now let me make one thing emphatically clear. Charleston White ain't finna do shit. That's a warning though. I believe Young Thug probably said something slick to him. I believe Young Thug people probably mean mug the hell out of Charleston White. I can believe that. I really could. But knowing the reputation that Charleston White has, he milking the moment, bro. He is. Because y'all got to remember, Charleston White done got on Say Cheese and said some wild shit about Young Thug.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44. Guys.
Nigga said wild shit about everybody.
Impossible.
Nigga, can't.
Never done no crime. Come on now. But now they got their idols, their favorite rappers. Say, please, the lady say, hey, Jeffrey, you want something to eat? That nigga said, yes. I ain't never heard that nigga talk so kindly and politely before. Say, when did niggas get in the interrogation room? Thug, you let them people order you some food, nigga. If that was Big Meech, y'all would be running Big Meech in the ground. Y'all tried to run Big Meech in the ground. Y'all were wrong how y'all done Meech and Rollo. Y'all tried to run Rollo in the ground, Big Meech in the ground, and here go King Slime. And they're talking friendly and kind to the police, saying, I tell y'all whatever. I done told y'all, just don't tell nobody on me. I'm gonna tell you. I'm telling you.
That nigga ain't lying, boy. That nigga ain't lying. Them niggas tried to run Meech. Them niggas did run Meech down. Them niggas ran Meech on the ground. Niggas ran Rollo on the ground. It ain't no footage of that. It ain't no footage. You can't find no footage of Rollo saying no fuck shit like that. You won't ever find no footage of Rollo on camera saying no fuck shit like Thug said. You won't ever find that shit. You won't ever find no footage of Big Meech saying no shit like that ever in your life, nigga. Not gonna bullshit. When Thug was on that fucking, when you seen that interrogation footage with Thug and that bitch, that boy was similar. That nigga sounded similar to 6ix9ine. You can't deny it. You cannot deny that shit. You can't deny it, bro. You can't fucking deny that shit.
I'm gonna tell it. I'm telling. Gonna tell. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell. I wanna tell. I will tell. Why I ain't told yet. I ain't talking to nobody yet.
Here's more than likely what happened. Charleston White is an antagonist. I watched Adam 22 walk past Charleston White, and Charleston White called him cocksucker.
Yeah, holy shit. Look at the cocksucker right there. Yeah. We in this bitch.
Warning a response from Adam. So I believe, I ain't talked to nobody, but I believe more than likely what happened is Charleston White see Young Thug walking right past him and decided, this is my moment. One thing Charleston White knows that he's been studying better than the rest of us, including myself, is how to get the internet riled up and going. So I personally don't believe that Charleston White actually heard those words, but Charleston White didn't really mean what he said. Because if it was really a threat like that, why don't you call the police then?
He definitely gonna call the police then.
For your life, right?
He definitely gonna do that.
In that moment, you call the police. Not after you get in your hotel room and all of this stuff and you figure out how to play with words and say certain shit and everything. Not none of that part. To me, personally. Now, I could be wrong. Let me put that out there. I could be wrong. And Charleston White could call and make these threats and all that, and Young Thug got to go. Well, not necessarily threats, but Young Thug could go to his probation officer and all this shit and everything, and it's going to be Charleston White's word versus Young Thug's words. Young Thug can be around firearms. You don't understand the part about security. You know what I'm saying? That's my Rick James voice. I've been listening to what I said this morning. Give it to me, baby. Let me stop. Anyways, so yeah, bro, I'm not seeing it. It's Charleston White's word versus Young Thug's word. I would probably bet that if he did call, ain't shit gonna happen because
they already still on his ass.
Yeah, one more thing, Jeffrey.
You're gonna need something like that video they had on Boosie.
One more the motherfucking thing, Jeffrey. I got the pictures and the faces. I got close-up pictures of the faces of the guys you was with, especially the one that made the threats. That seemed, listen, I got a close-up picture of their face. I'm giving them to the people, nigga, because I know them convicted fellas. Jeffrey. And you know what, Jeffrey? You ain't supposed to be hanging with other convicted felons, Jeffrey. That's a violation of your motherfucking probation. So guess what? You stupid Bitch ass nigga. You got to be one of the dumbest gangster wannabe niggas, gay punks in the world. How do I sue a racist broad company? You can't. Yeah, had you not said they were racist, you could have won. But by you identifying them as being racist, they're gonna call you disgruntled, nigga. You can't use those type of terminologies, descriptions, and adjectives when you're trying to sue a company, nigga. Why they keep thinking Charles? I don't know why they keep thinking that. But listen, I got to nigga pictures. I got to say, listen, man, people, man, I got to nigga pictures, my nigga. Say, hey, he got to be a convicted felon. He's a documented gang member. Young Thug made a threat, and the nigga had a gun that was with him, and Thug stood by him, hollering, "We step on shit, nigga, and I'm gonna lose my life for talking on the internet." Young Thug, it's over with for you, nigga. So I'm pressing this shit too, nigga. I can't sleep right now. I'm so free of my life. Yeah, I'm so free of my life walking around Miami. You got the power and the means to do the things that you told me you can do tonight. Lose my life. He said I can lose my life. I'm gonna lose my life tonight. You go, don't lose your life tonight. You lose my life? You gonna kill me? Oh man, Thug. The probation department don't know you out here acting like this, but they finna know. They gonna know Monday. I promise you that, nigga. They gonna know Monday. I'm calling in. I'm getting my attorney first thing tomorrow. We'll be down there because this is serious business and this is a serious matter. Boy, know who you think you is. Well, I know you're a very scary man, monster. You get people killed. And you mean you step on shit? Y'all step on shit. Y'all kill people. Y'all send them and make them leave Earth. You're a very dangerous man, Jeffrey. I know that. And of course, to have you documented as a gang leader. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I've gotten myself into. Them folks don't care about what you're talking about. Them folks care about any nigga they can put in jail. Any nigga. You can even lie on a nigga.
Music is one of the best
Yeah, you can lie on a nigga. That's what's fucked up about it. You can't lie on a nigga, bro. That's some fucked up shit.
We gotta make it more distorted with some amps to make it really feel like a guitar.
So I really here's what I see. I really see it as Charleston White is trolling the internet, seeing Young Thug, said he gonna make his way, and this is what he does, and so be it. But do I believe that he had words for Jeffrey Lamar Williams? Hell yeah, why wouldn't you? Charleston White, you the agitator. You the agitator, of course. Nigga, like duh. So me personally, I'm not seeing it, but is it possible? 100%. It's definitely possible. I'm not even gonna act like it can't be. It could be that Young Thug wasn't going for that shit. But my whole thing is, if that was the case, where's the other proof? That would mean that Young Thug and
he's sitting on it. You know he's sitting on it.
YNW Melly could be getting bail if this is true. YNW Melly
Free
awaited
that
murder
boy
trial
Melly,
is asking
man.
to be released from jail again. Jamel Dimmons, known as rapper YNW Melly, enters the courtroom for
Free Melly, man.
The jury as they deliberate at the Broward County Courthouse in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday,
They clearly
July 22nd,
ain't got nothing.
2023. Dimmons, 24 years old, is accused of killing two fellow rappers and conspiring to make it look like a drive-by shooting in October 2018. God dang. YNW Melly's new attorneys are trying to get the rapper out of jail pending his trial, citing the emergence of
8 years
additional
ago.
evidence not previously considered. In documents filed in court Wednesday evening, attorneys Kerry Halt and Drew Phelan argued Melly is entitled to an evidentiary hearing for bond due to a change in circumstances. The new evidence, Halt and Phelan, however, didn't detail what the evidence entailed. Broward Circuit Court Judge Martin Fine could schedule an Arthur hearing, which allows courts to consider setting bonds for defendants charged with crimes that aren't usually eligible for bail. As of Thursday, a hearing had not been set. Wednesday marked the rapper's fourth bid seeking to be released from jail. All previous requests were denied. Melly has been locked up in Broward since 2019. God dang. In recent years, he has had no contact with other inmates as well as no visitation or phone calls from family, the filing says. For almost a decade of his young adulthood, Mr. Dimmons has endured flagrantly restrictive, dehumanizing conditions in pretrial detention, the attorney said in the document. Melly, 26, whose real name is Jamel Dimmons, is accused of gunning down his childhood friends, Anthony Williams and Christopher Thomas Jr., in a drive-by cover-up after spending the night of October 26, 2018 at a Fort Lauderdale recording studio. Williams and Thomas, both aspiring rappers with the YNW Melly Collective, were known as YNW Sack Chaser and YNW Juvie, respectively. His trial for the double murder is set for 2027. The murder on my mind artist was also charged with witness tampering. Although those charges were ultimately dropped, Melly was accused of colluding with co-defendant Cortland Herring, aka YNW Borland, and fellow inmate Terrence Mathis to keep his ex-girlfriend from testifying in his double murder case. Last September, Henry reached a plea deal with prosecutors where they dropped the 2 murder charges against him. Henry, 26, was sentenced to 10 years in prison on charges of accessory after the fact and witness tampering. In the motion, the rapper's legal team also pointed out how the 4th District Court of Appeal agreed that the former judge in Melly's double murder case did not abuse his discretion when he threw out weeks of digital evidence obtained from a broad warrant. The evidence, mostly messages extracted from Melly's cell phone, email addresses, and social media accounts, will not be allowed in the rapper's retrial. After the appellate court's ruling in 2023, former Broward Circuit Court Judge John Murphy limited the digital evidence admitted into the retrial to the day of and following the murders. It's 5 day. Yes, the 5th day of the week, of course, and Friday. But it's 5 day because y'all see that QR code. Y'all know what to do, man. Tap that link in the description or hit that QR code. We're going to put $5 in your account just so you can play games to get paid. That's free cash, setting names, get paid on 5 day. Yes, sir. Number 2 app in the Apple Store, number 3 in the Google Play Store for a reason. Check the reviews before you do. That's free cash, setting names, 5 day. Let's go get to the content. Now, let's look at the actual court documents, the paperwork from the courts, and determine exactly what we may think it is, because they're playing a lot of cat and mouse here. And I'm going to be honest, I got a couple of theories that I think you all will agree with.
What is TubeBuddy? Let's break it down fast. TubeBuddy is used by over 14 million creators to optimize, grow, and manage their YouTube channels. It's a browser extension designed to save you time, get you views, and supercharge your content. Ever wondered if changing your thumbnail or title could get you more clicks? With TubeBuddy's A/B testing, you don't have to guess. You can test different versions and see exactly what works best. And then there's Click Magnet, which analyzes your videos and gives you recommendations on how to boost engagement. And that's just scratching the surface. TubeBuddy helps you find video ideas, understand your audience, auto-generate better titles, and so much more. Getting started is easy. Download TubeBuddy for free from your browser web store and then head to youtube.com. You'll see TubeBuddy's features built right into the platform. Just sign in and start using the tools. Now, just downloading TubeBuddy won't instantly get you results, though that would be awesome. It works like any tool. Imagine trying to cut down a tree with just your hands. It's possible, but slow and painful. Using TubeBuddy's free version, that's like having an axe, making the process faster and easier. Upgrading to a paid version, that's like switching to a chainsaw. So instead of spending hours on tedious tasks like research and bulk updates, you can put your energy back into creating great content. Wow, you made it this far. If you're still here, drop a comment telling us what your YouTube channel is all about so everyone can check it out. And don't forget to subscribe for tutorials and trainings on how to win on YouTube.
Roll it. The court should exercise its discretion to release Mr. Dimmons pending trial. Even if this court finds that the state met its burden, Mr. Dimmons requests this court hold a hearing pursuant to Arthur and exercises its discretion to grant pretrial release in accordance to Florida statutes, as conditions of release can reasonably protect the community from risk of physical harm to pensions, assure the presence of the accused at trial, or assure the integrity of the judicial process. Like in Arthur, although the state's interest in securing Mr. Dimmons' presence at trial is extremely important, it does not outweigh the defendant's interest in retaining his liberty as to justify denying completely the opportunity to convince the court that release on bail is appropriate. Therefore, even if this court finds that proof is evident and the presumption is great, Mr. Dimmons may still come forward with a showing addressed to the court's discretion to grant or deny bail. In this case, Mr. Dimmons is entitled to an evidentiary hearing for bond reconsideration due to changes in circumstances and the emergence of additional evidence not previously considered by either this court or the predecessor judge. As this honorable court noted at the Arthur hearing on May 6, 2025, prior counsel for Mr. Dimmons failed to present any relevant evidence that compelled the court to reconsider the denial of bond. To determine whether to grant pretrial release, the court must consider the criteria provided under Florida statutes, the nature and circumstances of the offense charge, the weight of the evidence against the defendant's flight risk, and the nature of the probability of danger which the defendant's release possess to the community. Then he goes on to say the court can also rely on any other facts it considers relevant under Florida statutes. Then it goes on to say Mr. Dimmons is a lifelong resident of Florida and has significant ties to the community. Mr. Dimmons has a strong network of support, including his immediate family and friends. Yeah, so I think it's going to be either ballistics, like there's another ballistics expert that could have been up in there. You know what I mean? Like, oh, wait. Or a report from the medical examiner's office that actually should have been considered. Or really what I believe. There's another statement, another person who was not talked to, was not spoken with, who had a whole entire version of events that was completely different, and their statements are going to be one that can let him go. Now, do I believe that it's Brady? You know what I'm saying? It's Brady material. I don't. But we can tell that the police officers were not thorough. And this is one of the things that I completely disagree with when we have all of these police experts come in and say all this BS and try to paint an illustration that they know they didn't thoroughly do. We had people texting. We had people make messages on Instagram, through phone messages, through all of this crap that they decided, meaning the police decided, we're not even going to investigate that. Now, obviously, I ain't talked to Drew and I ain't talked to Kerry. I wouldn't want to anyways, unless we're going to sit down for an interview, but we wouldn't even talk about this case. I try to tap into the mind of what they actually think and how they think. But Kerry is a monster. And I'm going to tell you guys this. If she wins this case, because, yeah, Drew is on the freaking case, but Drew is Captain America searching for the Avengers. She has something. Don't believe this shit is a smokescreen. Don't believe anything like that to that effect. They should have been able to, quote unquote, walk through this shit quick as hell and win this case because the police didn't give a damn. The police only give a damn now because the national spotlight is on it. Some can disagree, some will disagree, and I can understand why you would. And that doesn't necessarily mean YNW Melly is guilty. I don't know. I know there's a stigma from a grieving parent who says whatever the hell they want to say. That's fair for them to say. But it's certain things that they say where I'm like, bruh, you obviously, never mind. I ain't finna do all that. But I believe it's a statement. Now, could it be ballistics? Nash, why would you say it could be ballistics, though? Like, bro, you need to break that down for me. Because when talking about the plume effect, right? Whenever a car is involved in a shooting, to further bolster that case, they go ahead, they shine that light in there, they put whatever special shit they need to put on there, and then they figure out the plume effect, if it exists or if it doesn't. Ergo, going back to the YSL trial, right? One of the reasons why shedding Jackson Stillwell bumpers, why he wasn't convicted of the shooting of, I can't think of the young dude's name at the light, was because there was nothing there. There's no material you could use to wipe the damn car off, so it wasn't as though they got rid of it. So with YNW Melly and all of these things going on in effect, that could be it. I believe that could be something that basically is what it is. Because what if there's two forms? Never mind, that'd be terrible. I ain't finna do all that. But the other thing is DNA. What if there's other blood that's included within that? What if there's other things, other hairs, all of this shit and everything that's included within that? Then we can't have Sack Chaser. Then we can't have Bortland in there and Melly in there by themselves. Now, some of y'all are probably going, the reconstruction of the whole entire thing could be off. Or cell phone shit. I don't know. It's all speculatory right now. But Nash, do you believe that YNW Melly's going to get that? I do. And I'm going to tell you why. Matter of fact, I know he will, as far as the evidentiary hearing. Because that judge had pointed it out. And I'm not saying he believes whatever, but he did have a bit of heart for Melly. Like, damn, youngin', you've been sitting here and you ain't even been convicted. Almost 8 years of your life gone. You almost been sitting in this thing a decade. And it's clear that he's not trying to be manipulated by the prosecution because the prosecution was able to manipulate the other judge. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, what do you think the actual stuff is? Because they ain't blowing no damn smoke screen. And I know the DA's office got to be scrambling like hell. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Tiger Woods, click right here, man. He got caught with some shit, but he didn't get caught with some shit. What the hell are you talking about? Click right here to find out all about that. Click right here for the playlist, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Imagine being able to reach 15 million views on the first video of a new YouTube channel. You start at 0 subscribers. Imagine that video attracts 5 million views in its first month and a half and 12 million views in the first year of being released. And it just keeps going. Labels start reaching out with favorable offers. Show promoters want to book you.
Certain things soon out. There was a shocking story about you, and I was like, there's no way this is true.
Yeah.
When they said you were in Vegas. Certain things soon out. There was a shocking story about you, and I was like, there's no way this is true.
Yeah.
When they said you were in Vegas and you beat some guy bloody and you did something to some female.
Yeah.
And they said they had evidence and all of this, and then I never heard anything about it again.
Yeah, because it's foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most ignorant stuff I ever heard made up.
I was like, Kendrick did that? I doubt it.
And, you know, that person who ever made that up owes an apology. Not to me, But to women that actually go out there and get abused, you dig what I'm saying? That's a real issue, and to be putting a person name that that stands for someone way more better, that's been raised way more better than that. That's not cool. It's people out there that really get abused, and there's women out there that get abused and don't say nothing, and live their lives through that. So that's
Because I was like, I'm sure if that happened, there'd have been a police report. You would have been arrested.
That's foolishness. That's ignorant. That's all the way ignorant to 100%.
When you hear things in the news, certain things I believe about artists. That story, I didn't even think that was remotely close to your character at all.
And you be in jail, man. They put you under the jail. You can't run from that. Money can't buy that.
We learned a whole lot in the last video, and actually, I would suggest that y'all go watch part 2 and part 1 right after this. It'll provide
And here in San Diego County, there were more than 20 demonstrations, the biggest of which came downtown. ABC 10 News reporter Yasmin Ludi.
Most disturbing.
Where's your emergency? My
Sweet aromatic backwoods. These are bottom shelf guys, but I know you guys like these for just the wrapper. I don't think anyone's even using the filling. I've gotten a couple requests for these
In Escambia County, troopers with the Florida.
Got a trivia question to everybody.
Oh man, I had to go and get this.
Simple. I only pay $10 a month for my internet connection. Fast, unlimited, anywhere.
Have you heard about Ryoko Pro? This is the cutting